another species. So that would be really interesting.
Mm.
So let's see. Shall we be live, right?
We should be. Let's clicked on
I
it.
think
So
I've
we'll
got
see.
it.
There it is.
Yeah, and it looks like it's still switching between our names. So let's see. Don, have you done the screen for everybody?
I'm trying to do what I can, one thing at a time.
I've done it, so now it should work. Let's see on your YouTube.
It says it's done. Yep. Hi, Snowball. No, you're a good bird. Where did you come up with that from? Yeah.
Oh yeah. Now I can see it on.
Oh yeah,
Good
I can see
bird.
it on YouTube.
Hey, Snowball. Hey, that's my shoe. You don't want to come up here. You don't want to do that. You don't want to do that. You don't want to do that. Pippa. No. Pippa.
Pip, 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 pip.
Pip, 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 pippa.
Oh yeah.
So sweet.
Such a cute girl. And our first chatter is here. It's Lisa Banerjee.
Hello, Lisa.
So Lisa, Cecil is out. So you get your dose of Cecil bird. There he is.
He chased Snowball down into my lap.
Oh no.
Ah, watch it.
But maybe Snowball also likes to sit on your lap when Pippa sits on your lap.
That would be cute.
Hey, no.
Wait.
Oh dear.
Pippa, I warned you about that.
Oh
You
my.
did act like nothing happened.
Everything without Bob. And Falconsu is here and says, Happy Monday, chatters, Dawn and hooligans.
Hello, welcome.
Hello. Did we already say hi to Lisa?
I said hi to Lisa.
Oh, you did? Okay. Sorry, I think I zoned out for a minute. Hi, Lisa.
Hey, now you're going to get off my lap too. No, you're not going to attack anyone. No, you're not. Nope.
Pippa is already causing some Triton trouble.
Oh, yeah.
You watch yourself. You watch yourself, Missy.
If you attack, then you lose lap privileges.
She's trying to sneak over on my shoulder. You leave him alone. You like him. What's your problem? As much as you like anybody.
Oh my.
You little pip. You little pip. Pippa.
Yeah, that's actually what I wanted to say, that I have the feeling that there are some birdie friendships that are going on and pairing up has gone on, like Pippa and Snowball are having friendship, and Shuggy and Jasmine are friendos now, and of course Cecil and KK, they even preen each other, so the Bucket Boys, quite a handsome friendship pair.
Mm.
You're not getting any closer because when you get closer, you get nippy. You stay up on my shoulder.
She's so freaking cute.
That's when Tritons try to micromanage everything. And Donna's like, no, I'm the manager.
Mm.
KK, what are you doing? You back up right over there. Jazzy, Jazzbird. Jasmine. It's like one of those old fairy tales, Grimm's fairy tales. I have a frog, but it's in my throat. And it just won't go away. What are you doing up there? What are you doing? Sea salt. Seesaw. Little monster. You little monster. Oh. You toad. Oh. Pippa, what do you no, I didn't say you could get back right down. I know you like him, but you get over here. Or you she misinterprets things and then she attacks. He's just sitting on my lap. That's all he's doing.
You have to be good, Pip. Just sit there and ignore the others. That's all you have to do.
Hey, no. You're not going to work your way back over there and start something. No, back up. I'll stick Cecil on you. Uh-oh. KK, no. KK, good boy. Good boy. He's listening much better now. Well, come here. You can come sit on me. What? What do you want? What do you want?
As the next room monitor appeared.
Yeah, looks like it.
Hi, cutie. Be nice. Sugar's not going to put up with that.
Mm-hmm.
You'll still whine though, won't you? Pet the beak.
Looks like the Moluccan crew has taken over Don.
Ah! Easy. A nair dive isn't the best thing to do, Kat.
Look, Lisa, there's the blue toy and Cecil.
He just walks by Sugar. He's not going to take her on. When she gets upset, she'll keep chasing him. He has to run away, and he doesn't. He doesn't fly. You better not. You better not do that to her.
Oh, Cecil's like, "Hey, Shuggy, shall I bash you?" And she's like, "No."
It's like, no bash, only preen.
Shuggy.
Cecil's lost his toy. I took it away. I know. Ah. What are you
Poor
doing?
Don. He gets all beaten up today.
Mm-hmm.
What you doing, cutie? Huh? Jazzy Jazzbird. Hi, baby. What you doing?
Silly babies today.
Sorry. Did I catch your foot there? Didn't mean to.
And Pippa is
You
like,
all
"Look,
right?
all the cows, and I didn't do anything."
Sugar, I need a free arm.
Is that Snowball cuddling up?
Yep, that's the Snowball.
And therefore Pippa is doing the watch.
Oh, cuddle with a snowball.
Be careful, Pip, or I'll take you outside on a harness while I'm chopping trees down tomorrow. Huh?
Yeah,
I like it
Snowball's such a cutie.
chopping my own body parts off. I've never used a chainsaw before.
Uh-oh. I'll go slowly.
Mhm.
Well, I got training on this particular model on YouTube of all places.
Yeah, you can learn
It's
a lot
fun.
on YouTube.
Always think you really need all your body parts. And chainsaws are famous for, you know, separating you from your body parts. Especially around Halloween. There are some really good documentations known as slasher movies. Just joking.
Yeah, those movies aren't supposed to be a how-to guide.
I always love these, you know, these masked men with the chainsaw running or walking rather slowly behind his victims, and whatever they try, it doesn't work. And so he gets one after the other, and it's like, so,
You want to see one with a chainsaw that'll rock you all the way down. It's American Psycho. Yeah, that one will get you. The chainsaw scene in that's the first horror movie I ever stopped right there when he was coming down the stairs with Billy Bob. Too believable. Most of those movies aren't believable, but this one is. You know, it's a Psycho on Wall Street.
Lisa says to take your time and wear protective gear and eyewear.
Yeah, well, it's electric, so you have to take your time. The 15 amp electric chainsaw, so it's not going to move that fast, and you gotta go slow. But it has too many, if anything, too many safety features built into it. So I gotta knock those trees down. They're beginning to bug me. I've been here quite a long time looking at that tree that's broken in pieces over there, and they're not good trees because they suck all the moisture out of the ground. They're not obviously not indigenous. None of these trees are in this area, but.
So 2 new chatters appeared. Rosebud Atkins is here saying hello, Flock and friends, and Eliza Wins is also here.
Hello.
And she
Hello.
has a little, she says, picture this, a burglar breaks into a house in the middle of the night. He creeps up the stairs ever so quietly only to realize there's an open parrot cage. And he hears a cute little hello. Hello. I think actually April from Parrot Playhouse made a little Halloween joke with her Puffman. She put him on a Chucky box instead of Chucky the horror puppet or whatever. Looks just nice. Love it.
Oh, that's what I was going to do. I had that pumpkin to bring out today. I have to do that Wednesday.
I thought Halloween is next week, but yeah, we can bring the pumpkin out.
They don't last forever, so I don't know how long I can leave it sitting out.
Oh yeah, then better bring it out. Or film the massacre after the live and put it.
What are you doing? This one will have fun with it probably, unless he decides he's afraid of it. Not likely, but he's afraid of the dining room table, so.
What was that? A like button appeared next to your ear. Yeah, I mean, you don't.
Well, I didn't put it there, did I, Pippa?
Me neither. Oh my god.
That's a back in Fallbrook. That sound would have had me scurrying to get on the radio to see if there was a fire. But around here, if there's a fire, you'll see it. You'll see the smoke. So,
Mhm.
because I got a pretty much a view of the whole radius. And
Oh, my
whoa, what?
Eliza wins is absolutely true. The horror movie would be called The Beak. Yep.
The beak. Yeah.
Pippa, be nice.
Mhm.
Just doesn't
Yeah.
realize you won't preen.
I watched that, but obviously it looks like YouTube doesn't have a pumpkin emoji. What a pity.
Oh, Jazzy. So cute. On the cuddly buddies today.
He's a good bird, that little Jazz, aren't you, Jazz? Hmm?
Yeah, I think everyone wants to see Cecil massacre a pumpkin,
Oh, yes.
especially now around this time of year. We once saw actually Cecil running around with a huge piece of pumpkin.
Oh, do you know what would be really funny? You know those hamster balls where you put the hamster inside and it runs around? We could have
Yeah.
that, but for Cecil, made out of pumpkin. You could put Cecil inside the pumpkin and he could run around.
I don't know what Cecil would think about that.
Well, he could beak his way out of it.
Actually, yeah, you could do the face into the pumpkin and then just put Cecil in and put the lid on.
I mean, he likes being
KK,
inside the bucket, so maybe he'd like being inside the pumpkin. Don, I think you're muted.
Yeah, I was talking to KK, and you guys were talking, and I had to tell him he was a good bird because he's doing what he's supposed to.
Oh, okay.
So I'll mute myself if I'm talking to a bird while someone else is talking,
Oh, okay. That's okay.
because he's being so good. I basically told him not to come over here and attack any of the other birds, and he's just sitting back there being good.
Yeah. Oh, he is a good boy. KK, good bird.
Okay, good boy.
Hi, KK. Okay, good boy. Pippa, sort of good girl. Sort of. No, she's a good girl. Pippa, you're a good girl.
Mm-mm.
Uh-oh. You get too close and then you blow it. So be nice. Be nice. That's Jasmine. Good girl. Good girl.
Mm.
Hi, Snowball.
Lisa says to you, Don, you can give Cecil a washcloth. He will tuck in with the blue toy. And it looks like Rico does that too.
They're funny when they play with toys, but he just has to play with two. Even if one of them ends up being your shirt. He has one toy and you gotta watch out. He might turn around and grab your shirt. So
Mm.
No, shirt is the
Try to-
toy now.
yeah, then he mixes it with the toy, pokes holes in the toy and then shoves the shirt in it. He's good at that, aren't you?
snowball
Lucy,
hanging
you
out as Lucy.
Ow. Don't pull that, silly bird. Silly bird.
Mm. We have lots of
Trying to
silly
fall.
birds.
I'm just trying to pull my AirPod out. Hi, KK. Hi, beautiful. KK bird. Dinosaur sounds, huh? Dinosaur sounds. Yeah, I think this is much too isolated an area for kids to come by, but I better stock up on some, I don't know what you call that. I've got words for it, but you can't say it. I'm not, it just wouldn't, it's not PC to say it, but you have to feed little monsters something to get rid of them, right? But if I have salamander on my shoulder or something, that'll give them a scare.
Yeah, at the moment it's really difficult for me to go in any grocery store because they all have this absolutely fabulous Halloween candy, and it's hard for me to resist. So I try to avoid the stores.
There aren't many things that I like as far as candy. Licorice is my number one. Hard black licorice, but hard to find in the U.S. Most of it is that soft stuff that comes from Australia. And no, that's not it. But my grandmother used to go to Sears. Just before she died, she told me where she was getting it. But you go to Sears and they had a candy section, and I don't even know if there are Sears exist anymore. But and they had these little licorice. They were like licorice button diamond on the top of them. And you could put one of those in your mouth and it would last an hour. It was just wonderful stuff. Now they make it soft, so you have to eat it real quick, so you'll go and buy more bags. I understand the capitalist philosophy. Make it soft so you can't keep it in your mouth for an hour. I got you there, but it doesn't have the same flavor though. It's the same stuff. There's some European licorice it's a little salty. They add quite a bit of salt to it, but at least it doesn't just go right down your throat and be gone in 20 seconds.
Chris, but thinks that Australia or New Zealand has best black licorice, or is that the right name? Licorice?
Australia?
Licorice.
Yeah.
Licorice. Is that like Ritze in Germany or the?
Yep.
I like it, but it goes down so fast. I just prefer the hard, but the soft licorice from Australia is good stuff. Yeah. It's just that it doesn't stay in my mouth long enough. It's like because I like it so much. The next thing is I know it's gone.
It goes in one end quickly and comes out the other end quickly.
Yeah.
Oh no, Lisa has found the pumpkin emoji. Well, I'm to find it. Okay, emoji pom.
There's a petrol pump, but there's no pumpkin.
How is the other word for it?
What, pumpkin? I think there's only one word.
No, it's the generic term, squash. The pumpkin is a squash.
Yeah, but we don't, well, in the UK, we don't really say that. Like squash is like fruit juice that you water down.
Squash here is varieties of things like pumpkin.
So Lisa, can you describe to me where you found it? Under person or animal fruit? Okay.
Unless she's on her phone, because it might be from the phone keyboard, but not the YouTube.
That might be, yeah, thanks.
Well, I found some corn for Rosebud anyway.
Thanks, Lisa. We all should have a pumpkin.
Yeah.
Thanks, Eleanor, for the corn. And Lucy says pop, pop, popcorn. No, just corn.
Yeah, because Rosebud says that they have a special corn ceremony on the res this time of year. That's really cool.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because isn't it? It's the three staple crops. It's corn, squash, and something else. Some
What are
kind
you
of bean.
doing? What are you doing? Be nice. Be nice, Pippa. Where are you going? You want down there? That's weird. What do you want down there for?
Fry bread. That sounds good.
Fry bread.
What are you doing? Right. Jazzy bird. Pip pip. KK, what are you doing over there, KK? KK, good bird? Good, good bird. KK, good bird.
That's
What do you
it. Yeah,
want?
three sisters, corn, squash, and beans. Is if you plant them together, then they help each other grow, and then you get all of the protein from the amino acids in those three crops or something. I think that's how it's supposed to work.
Found it on my phone.
Ah,
Whoa,
Maybe
whoa,
I-
whoa, you're falling.
Maybe I also just applying for the YouTube. Oh, now I found it. It's under the sports or activities. The first one now. It's pumpkin, and after that comes the Christmas tree. And then comes Sylvester or New Year's Eve, like you call it.
Be nice.
oh, there we
And
go.
My
Yeah. So,
bird. Be nice.
so it's called jack-o'-lantern, apparently. That's why searching for pumpkin didn't
Makes no sense.
Well, pumpkins don't usually come with faces. Jack-o'-lanterns do, so.
Yeah, I just completely forgot that that's what they're actually called.
That's
Just call
okay.
it
I hadn't thought of it either. I didn't think
Just
of
call
it
it
either until I
pumpkin
heard it.
carving.
That's so cute. When you Google jack-o'-lantern, a whole
That.
a lot
Peppa,
of
no.
things
Peppa,
spread up
no.
on over the
Over there,
screen.
over there.
That's funny.
And there's a firecracker, so we can have bonfire night, which isn't too far away.
Bonfire night.
Yep.
That's cool.
Remember the 5th of November. Guy Fawkes.
V for Vendetta.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Pippa is saying, I prefer you saying P for Pippa. And Sugar says say P for preen.
Hey, my ear. Hey.
So we are jerking and Dawn is fighting with the birds.
Yeah.
You're back down here again, huh, Jazz?
No, Jazz.
There's the Cecil with 2 toys. One is not enough.
KK, what you doing? KK. KK bird. KK. He's too isolated. He needs to come over this way a little bit. Come here, KK. Come on. Here, KK. Yeah, I know I'm holding Jazz. He won't eat you. He won't.
But she's pink.
Yeah. Are you pink, Jazz? Are you? Hmm? That girl pink.
And Jocelyn Prittle joins us. Hello and welcome, Jocelyn.
Hello.
Hello. Ah. Hey, watch that. You're going to knock my glasses off.
And here comes Erin.
Hello. I apologize for my lateness. How is the flock doing?
Hey.
Hello.
So far, so good.
Oh, excellent. Hey, Anna Maria. Hey, Eleanor. An extended
Hello.
flock.
They are entertaining Dawn by bashing him and causing chaos.
Same old, same old.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
You back down here again? Are you? Are you?
it looks like a beautiful day out there.
Oh, yeah, it is. We should
Gorgeous.
have quite a. It's that time of year we have the. It's kind of like our summer. I don't know what you call the other part where it gets really hot, but this is
The roasting
what
season.
you do. Yeah, something like that. What are you doing? You
Looking at
want
the
down? You can get down. Hi, KK. Hello.
Hey, KK.
Okay.
Hi, KK. What are you doing?
uh,
Hi, KK. Hi, KK. Hi, boy. Hi, KK.
KK's good boy.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, KK.
He actually is. Pippa's being a Triton.
I had a feeling. I don't know where she just went off to.
KK. Well, he was getting a little aggressive, and I told him to go basically told him to go where he's sitting now, and he did. I'm trying to get him out of there, though, because he can't sit there all the time. Although it's easier when I don't have to hold a phone in my hand. What are you doing over there?
Does he feel safe in that corner, or does he feel like he's in timeout, you think?
Right now, I think he's just relaxing, but he went over there when I asked him to. Asked him to back off, so he did. KK's a good bird.
KK's a good bird.
Hi, KK. And he's got one foot up now, so he's thinking about going to sleep. What about you, huh? What about you?
Hi, cutie.
Hello, Jazz. Jazzy Jazz bird.
Aw. She
Yeah,
just wants to have her beak on you. How sweet.
She's a lovely girl. Nice baby.
What a sweetheart. Aw.
Yeah, she had that little couple of weeks there when she started trying to mutilate again, but she stopped again. So
Oh, thank
Got it
goodness.
Got it back under control, right, baby?
Yeah.
She's still wild and crazy though, running around, jumping over other birds.
Oh, I forgot about that. Racing around. Who did she,
Yep.
was she taught by Sugar on the rope just the other day?
I've
Can't
seen
remember
her do
who
it a couple. Yeah, she's been doing it. She's been seasonal. That's just what I wanted. Been doing it with a lot of birds lately. She's back to her old tricks, but
Cute.
aren't you? Aren't you? Hmm. Hey, pretty bird, Lucy. Yeah, give me that look out of the corner of your eye, Lucy. What you doing?
Oh, thanks for the
Mm.
jack-o'-lanterns, Amy. We've got one for everybody.
Little contribution
Mm.
for the
There's
pumpkin.
there's enough for everybody in the chat to have one.
Oh,
After I finally found the emoji. Yeah, Don told us he has a pumpkin inside for the pumpkin jack-o'-lantern cockatoo massacre.
I cannot wait for that. I cannot wait. I think massacre is a good way to put it.
We'll see what Cecil does with it. Yeah,
Yep.
this is a good spot out here. Just put it on the ground and see what they do.
Mm-hmm.
We're supposed to have good weather for. Let me look. Bear with me as I use my watch to look at the weather. Oh yeah, next week should be perfect.
Nice. Got to have some of that beautiful weather, you know.
Sunday looks a little cold coming up. I'll be out here in a parka.
Do you think your neighbors will have a laugh when they see you fully closed?
Around here, neighbors don't really pay attention to you. They just when you leave and you go into town, everybody talks to everybody, but neighbors don't talk to each other. So they leave you to yourself.
Interesting.
They also, if they have something, they'll just leave things lying around in their yard. Just leave it where it is. They don't care.
Gonna just go get it again later, right?
Yeah, or they might just leave it there forever. I mean, it's funny. Well, it's kind of nice because in other parts of the country, if they come and beat on your door, well, you have something left in your yard, or you haven't cut your lawn, that kind of stuff.
Right. Those neighborhood homeowner associations.
Something about these neighborhood committees, and that's awful.
Right. Like, this is where I live. This is my house. Leave me alone.
It's like you buy your house, but you still don't get to be in charge of it.
No.
Well, shortly after I moved here, I don't think I can get a picture of it. That tree, half of it's broken off, and it knocked over part of the inner fence, which really doesn't lead to anything. And it's been like that since I moved in. And I'm finally going, oh, maybe I'll go cut that up tomorrow. I actually brought out a chainsaw and sat it out to use. So I have several of those things to cut down, though, because they're not good for the environment. They have these really long tap roots, and they send them and they keep popping up versions of themselves in a line. It's just. And I can see where it's heading. It's heading out to where the well is. So I've got to get them out of there. But I'll probably knock the one down over by the well, and then knock this other one down and fix the fence. So,
nice.
but
Always
like I say,
something.
people they just leave it. They got a pile of something. They just leave it outside, which is nice. You don't have to worry about what the neighbors think. I've got that one over. I should get a door on that thing, but right now I have other things I want to spend the money on. But that one shed could use the door on it, you know.
Right. Yeah. Certain places that would be a problem, you know? Someone
Yeah,
come knocking
yeah,
on your door about it.
Mhm.
yep.
Dumb.
I just thought yesterday KK was imitating Don's laugh. So actually, if you train him a little bit more over the next week, actually, if children show up at Halloween or so, you can open with KK the door and then having some spooky soundtrack in the background and being together like,
Oh my gosh. That's fantastic. I wonder if you'll get trick-or-treaters.
Oh, I don't know. I haven't had them in so long. Well, they'll get a shock anyway because I had a month or so ago some kids came up and rang the doorbell and got the birds all going, and they came and did it again. So I put solar security lights out in front. They're really cheap on the web too, and they're bright. So if you
Nice.
walk up to the house, it looks like the searchlights from the police have been put on you.
Yeah, that'll get you moving real quick away from somebody else's front room. Like, yeah, their door.
And those are
Oh,
the only lights out there too. So if they come sneaking up to the house, they're going to get surprised.
yeah. Yeah.
I mean, you'd think all the screaming birds would put them off, but I guess not.
I think it
know,
was just
right?
the other way. I think it was just the other way around. They heard the birds scream and they wanted to come up and do it again.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
it's typical ABA. They got a reaction. Now they're gonna come back and
They
do it
got a
again.
reaction. The second time they did it, I walked outside with a hammer in my head and said, "Try it again, folks," in a really deep voice. "Why don't you come back and try that again? I'd just love to see you try that again." I went back inside and no more ringing the doorbell.
Yeah.
But the birds went on. Birds went on for another 20 minutes.
mm.
2 days later, the solar lights were up. So
That takes care of that. Between the hammer and the lights, I wouldn't come back. I'd keep my distance.
and it's cheaper than having regular floodlights too. I mean, like $20 for one of these that big bright floodlights you put on it. Well, they go 3 different directions. I got 2 of them out there, so I think it was a pair for $30.
That'll do it. It's good to have that type of security anyways with the birds and everything, you know, just in general.
Yeah, it is.
Keep those guys safe. There's bad actors out there. You don't want to give anybody an opportunity. Isn't that right? Yes.
Yeah, if Peaches was still around when I was cutting down the trees tomorrow, she'd want to be outside with me doing it.
Aw. Your buddy.
Mm.
Always into everything.
Right. Loving those walks to the mailbox. She always got her little outside time, extra outside time.
I don't have one of these birds I could trust in that situation. I mean, I would still have a harness on her in case something happened, but with these ones, I can't. Manager's probably the only one who could do it, but he wouldn't want to. The last thing he'd want to be around is something, me chopping down a tree. It wouldn't thrill him at all. For Peaches,
No.
I'd be cutting wood outside, cutting and drilling, and she'd be watching me do it.
Just chatting away.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Looking out, watching, looking around to see the sun. I have her where the hawks couldn't get her. We had the hawks we had were the ones that have to dive to kill. So
Yeah. Keep something
Yeah.
over her.
Absolutely. Yeah, that's one of those things you don't even think about, but you bring out basically prey animals and there's predators from all directions.
yeah, there's a video. I think it's the Los Angeles Zoo has the video. I'm not sure how easy it is to find, but they had one of their keepers outside with a cockatoo. Hi, KK, and she was talking, and the latch on the hawk's cage didn't set right, so the door opened, and the hawk came screaming, went way up and came down to kill the cockatoo.
Oh
And
no.
Oh.
yeah, well,
A baby.
the keeper had such a what's the word for it? She was so aware of her environment that she dropped to the ground and covered the cockatoo, and then she got hit in the back by a bird coming down at 100 miles an hour or whatever it was, 33 feet per second. It was dropping really hard and it whacked her good, but didn't hurt the cockatoo.
Oh my
Thank
gosh.
God.
Right? That's amazing.
And of course, there were people with cameras, so we have the video of it.
Phew. Sheesh.
Whenever I take the birds out anywhere there's hawks, I always hold them close to my body.
Mm.
Unless I'm under a tree or something, depends on what kind of hawks. Cooper's hawks and that kind of thing. The ones that attack laterally, doesn't matter. You just have to keep your eyes open. But when you got hawks that have to dive, like the red tail or the red shoulder, you don't have to worry as long as you can keep them from being able to get the bird in a straight dive.
Mm. Yeah.
They use
That's
the
right.
They normally won't attack another bird unless they have young, because they feed the feathers to their young for the keratin. But
Didn't know that.
That sugar.
I'm full of all kinds of trivia, or as
Okay.
any one of my ex-wives would say, I'm full of it. Yeah, it's not really trivia though when you have birds and you take them out in public areas. You got to know this stuff. Now, if it's not the season where they're raising their chicks, you don't usually have to worry about them attacking. I mean, you still take precautions, but they're not going to be targeting other birds much. It's too hard of a target. It's just easier to get a mouse or a squirrel or something.
Right. Yep, that more common food.
What are you looking at? What are you looking at? No, we're not taking the scabs off. No.
Leave those alone.
They
They always find them.
Yeah, they like to preen, don't you? It doesn't
just-
belong there.
Yeah, they're just too good at it.
Okay. Okay. What you doing? Hi. Hello. Hello. Hello, handsome. How are you doing? Hello, KK. Hello, beautiful. Hi. Hi. Hi, KK. Hi, baby. Yes, I know I have Jasmine on me. I know. Hi, KK.
Cake.
Like, why are you calling me if Jasmine's on your lap? The KK bird. That's right. KK bird.
Hey, slowly moving.
He looks happier. I'd go get him. But he does look happy over there. He's preening, seems to be pretty happy. I don't want him getting the feeling that he has to isolate himself. He gets along with most of the birds. He just doesn't get along with Jasmine, which is not Jasmine's fault, but Jasmine or Pippa.
Mm. He
doesn't
gets
think too
along
much
with
of Laura.
Bob, though, right?
Yeah, he does. She's just trying to get petted. That's all. KK's watching her because Sugar's climbing down, or she was climbing down. She's back up. She was going to get down here and change her mind.
Oh, Shuggy.
In a frontal approach. What are you doing? What are you doing? Yeah, it's been a long road getting Bob back to where he can be in with the birds. He seems to be doing pretty good. He comes in when Lorelai's out, so.
Nice. I'm glad to hear that. 'Cause Bob is a good boy.
Mm.
Mhm.
Yeah, he deserves
Laura.
these things.
Right? Yeah, exactly.
Lorelai's little Miss Attitude. So if KK's in here or Snowball, it can be an issue. I've got her where she can be in here with Cecil, which is amazing. So
Nice. It's funny the politics of all the interrelationships between the flock.
yeah, there is a lot of politics amongst these guys. What are you doing up there? Hmm?
Yeah, they're very smart, very
Kind of
complex.
peaceful anarchy.
Right? Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's why they are the strongest when they are in a flock. I think some people who let them free flight, they actually look for other people with birds so they can fly together. So they have at least,
Aw.
are not just one poor individual. So, but at least
Right?
some birds.
Mm.
That's a good point because it's got to be scary doing free flight, especially depending on the size of your bird because they are used to flying with other birds. It's kind of it's very vulnerable.
Yeah, that's the thing. When they are in these huge flocks or so, they have at least, I think, one or two spy birds who look around if everything is safe, while the others are foraging and doing stuff.
Spy birds. I like
Okay.
that. It's true.
So Rosebud
Okay.
Atkins says all animals have a hierarchy, and I think that of the cockatoos is super flat.
It's
Oh.
more of an egalitarian, I think.
Right.
It's rather two-dimensional.
Take your bird. Hi, baby.
They have little difference in personality as well, and some probably a little bit more extroverted than others, but then there is no dominance in these guys.
Right.
Because
There might
if
be
you,
some. Oh, sorry, Eleanor.
I was just gonna say, if you take the same two individuals, then sometimes one will move out of one's way, and sometimes the other will move out of the other's way. It's like that. There's not a consistent kind of one always moves for the other, like you would get in horses or something. It's more
That's a
just
good way to
based
put it.
on the situation.
Right. The context and it's very fascinating.
Yeah, would be absolutely cool to know more about these guys.
What you doing there, KK? Do you want to come over, KK?
Oh, is he dancing?
He's doing the
Maybe.
shuffle, the KK.
Maybe he's going to be a dance bird.
Shuffle. I like that. The KK shuffle.
Hi, KK.
Oh, you're good boy, KK.
You want to come over here, KK? You just don't want to come through all the pink? That's the problem.
Oh, the pink ones are scary.
When Cecil is done preening Jasmine, then I will. Okay, he's done. All right, Jazz, Cecil over here. Come on. Jazz, let me go up here.
That was a real funny dance of KK.
I'm gonna go get KK right there. Yeah. Come here. Come on, baby. Come on. Come on over. Cecil, I don't want to sit on you. Cecil, move. Move. He actually does know that word because I say it to him every day when he's up there by his food bowl and I can't put it in until he moves. His wet food bowl. He wants the food so bad he'll sit right on the holder, and when I open the door I can't do it. So I just tell him to move and he does. What in the world's going on here? Stop it. There we go. Hey, you two.
Eliza Wynn says, I low-key think my snowbird might see me as the leader, or at least respect me more since I'm the one who cleans her world. She doesn't listen to my husband, but she does flirt with him.
Maybe she thinks that she is the husband and you're the wife.
I was going to say she sounds committed more so. Cute.
Yeah, they don't see it. There's no such thing as a leader, but they appreciate things you do for
Probably
them. So,
sees you as a friend when you do
Yeah.
something for them. They usually appreciate it, like when others preen them or so. In a normal flock, they would preen back when they would be introduced it as little chicks.
Right. Very altruistic.
Yeah, and when you do something for them or so, they usually appreciate that, and yeah, might result in a better contact and better relationship.
Right. Just
Mm.
adding positivity to their little world, right?
Do we finally see KK preen Cecil? I think that's pretty interesting for all the viewers, because I think they haven't seen it that often. I'm not sure if it was in a live or if it was in one of the meetings.
That's true. They do it in the workplace meetings quite a bit, but you're right. I'm not sure if I've seen it in a live.
KK, good boy. Showing off his skills.
Bird, KK, good bird.
Good boy, KK.
Look, Lisa, your Cecil is getting preened by the KK boy. And then this little shake afterwards when he's wiping from one side to the other.
Oh, it's so nice for Cecil to get preened back finally.
Right, he's such a giver.
Mm.
I know you got that. He's got the problem with his beak there, kids. Sometimes he just can't help it. Although it's not too bad today, because he just got it trimmed a few days ago. So, yeah, good boy. What you do?
Such good boys.
Mm-hmm.
What you doing down there? What you doing down there?
What you doing?
Hi, KK. Hello.
Hello.
Hi, KK. KK's such a good bird.
KK is a good bird.
Oh, hi, KK.
Real good bird.
Hi, KK bird.
KK.
KK.
You know, when I was young and somebody would walk by and they were talking to themselves, you would think, oh, they're nuts, right? But now you don't know if they have earpieces and they're talking on the phone. So, was the person talking to themselves or were they talking to somebody else? I know when I first started wearing earpieces, which is mostly because of these guys to protect my ears, but
Yeah.
when I started, people weren't used to it, so they'd see you talk, they'd look at you real funny when you were talking. have to point to your ear. I still don't get it. But now most people know that people have earpieces, but
Right. Yeah, it's fairly common.
this is what, yeah, that's like the lion trainer who puts their head in the lion's mouth, right?
A lot of trust.
The only time I have to worry about him is when another bird, specifically Jasmine or Pippa, get too close, and then he might turn around and warn me by nipping.
Mm.
He hasn't actually bitten me yet, but he has nipped at me when they get too close. So, yes, I know you're looking at Jasmine. Yeah. I know. What are you doing? You look like you're having a spaz attack up there. What was that all about? She was throwing her wings out just a little bit and shaking. Had a comment about things. I don't know what it was about. You don't see that from her too often, but she will sometimes protest that way. Usually a protest, something she doesn't like that she's saying.
Oh, that's so cute.
She likes sitting on the wooden perch I have in there. I want to get her on a rope perch too, but she just won't do it. And they don't make the 48-inch rope perches anymore. You can't buy them anywhere. You have to make them yourself.
Oh my gosh.
Do that. Yeah, they make 36, but no 48s anymore. I'm sorry.
Thanks.
You can climb up if you want. What do you have there? What is that? Some kind of purple material. Where did you find that? What is it? I'm sorry. What have you got? What is it? Let me see. Let me see it.
Nothing crucial, I hope.
I know, right? What did you find?
Oh, you had to take it from there or something. Take it. You're a silly bird. You know that?
Cecil's a silly boy.
Probably not the best thing for you to have. We'll toss it out of here.
There you go. He's back up. All right. Elevator. Oh, that's so cute.
Hi. Hi, KJ.
Oh, oh, KK.
Mm.
How cute.
He's adorable.
Isn't he? No.
That's a good boy.
Well,
What are you doing up
about time you wrapped up.
Oh, I can't see my watch from here. He has a tendency to stand on my arm, so I can't see my watch. Okay, folks. Nice seeing you today. We're going to do the pumpkin thing on Wednesday. So remind me, guys. Remind me so I don't forget to put a face on the pumpkin and get it ready to bring out. So
Will do. Thanks so much, Don. Thanks, Anna Maria, and thanks, Eleanor.
Yeah, thanks
Thank
everyone
you,
for coming.
Aaron.
Thanks, Anna Marie. Thanks, Eleanor. Thanks, Aaron.
Thank you, Dawn.
See you next time, extended flock family.
Don't forget.
Guys. Bye.
Jack-o'-lantern. Bye-bye.
Jack-o'-lantern.